Hello, hello, hello. This is Jenna Cantor, performer and physical therapist, and I'm the founder of Powerful Performer. All right, I want to come on and talk to you guys today about heat. Last week I spoke about ice. Well, I should be like heat, and last week I spoke about ice. Anyway, I want to jump in on this topic because there's still just so much confusion on what to use things, and heat can be used to your advantage. All right, so if you've ever had any confusion on when to use heat or ice, just write confusion down below. What's up, Jeff? Oh, love to you. Write confusion down below if you've had any confusion ever on when to use heat and use ice. This is a very, very common thing that people deal with where they don't know what to do in order to get their body to perform the best way they want it to perform. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Jules? All right, so heat. There are three big reasons and ways that you can use heat to your advantage. The first one is if you are injured. So yes, then starting off with the injured people right away. And this can be even if you think there might be some sort of injury here. Okay, let's get rid of that green. There we go. Now it looks so beautiful. Okay, so the first one is if you are injured, a big part of the healing process is actually swelling. So when we're always talking about we want to get rid of that inflammation, you got to ask yourself, do you? Do you want to get rid of that inflammation? Do you need to get rid of that inflammation? Sometimes you don't necessarily need to. So this is something to definitely, consider. There can be an over inflammation that can definitely be the point, but you need to just think like that. Yes, you might want to decrease inflammation because it may be causing your muscles to not work efficiently as they need to therefore continue to protect the area that is already hurt. So that is definitely something to consider. But inflammation isn't necessarily a bad thing. Inflammation is a part of the healing process. So you want inflammation, if that's from all the blood, all the oxygen, all the nutrients that go, all those healing factors to heal that area. That's what inflammation is. So don't be so, oh my God, it's swollen. Your body's healing. It's doing its process. Okay. So you don't want to think so like, oh my God, anti-inflammatory. That's not necessarily the case the whole time. So definitely put that with your thinking caps on. So if you are a person, and I'm being a big generalist right now, for everybody is different. So I'm doing big generalist. If you want to get specific for your body, you need to go see a physical therapist. All right. Okay. So that being said, so say you've been injured, and say you sprained your ankle. It's a very common thing that people deal with. You sprain your ankle, and it's been a month. Okay, you don't need to think about icing at that point. It's usually maybe like the first week you'll do the icing, but at that point, after that, you want to start actually getting those muscles to be working. You don't want to tell the muscles to be holding. You want to actually be promoting that movement again in the muscles. So actually, heat will be your friend possibly sooner than later because we're rehabbing for movement, not for freezing, which is what ice does. All right. The number two reason why heat can be very, very helpful. All right. Number two reason. So this is for the non-injured performer, It can be, and actually it can be injured and non-injured for this one. It can be a cheating way to warm up a part of your body. Yes, that's right. This is a way you can fast track the preparation to go on stage. So let me give you an example, and I'm going to give you my own personal story with this. So I was doing Lady of the Lake and Spam-A-Lot, and in this show I'm singing, I'm not really doing any of that dance movement, but I had this one part where I'm singing the song that goes like this, reprise, and I drop down into the splits because it's just stupid funny. And what's up, Amanda? And with that drop in the splits, I need my body to be warm. So I would do a warm up at the start of the show, but we're pretty far in at the point where I do this drop into the splits. So I'm wearing these tighter clothes that don't really allow movement. So keeping my body warm is a challenge. So I really specifically, if I was going to focus on a single muscle, it was my right hamstring because that's the leg that goes forward and where I want the muscle to allow the elongation rather than contract and prevent myself from going all the way down. I took a heating pad and I put it underneath that thigh. It's brilliant. Now you can't just wear just a warm coat. You actually need to get heat to the temperature that you need to get it at. So I would not just take something and be like, "Oh, I wore warm clothing and now I'm warm." It doesn't work like that. You actually need to trick your body and get the blood flowing and more focused on that area. Which brings me to number 3. To number 3, blood flowing to that area. If you are sore in any way, if you wake up in any way where your body clearly doesn't want to move and you have a show to do, heat is your friend. So heat is your friend. I mean, we do that with warming up. That's how you get your body going. But if you have parts of your body, do get a freaking heating blanket and wrap that thing around you. Yes, movement. You want to do that more physical warm up too. But heat is so your friend for number 3, where you can really get your body that does not want to move to be okay with moving for that said show. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're an actor, doesn't matter if you're a singer, doesn't matter if you're a dancer. We all need to move. If you're just going, "Oh, I just stand on stage and sing," you still want other parts of your body to want to be moving with you and not holding on. So then everything's just in your neck when you sing. No, that's not okay. I don't think so. So that's it with heat. Heat is a great tool. Great tool for performing your best on the stage. Icing can actually in many ways get in the way of that. If you have not seen that, check out my last video I did last Tuesday. So it was a week ago, so not that far if you're going to be scrolling down and checking things out. What's up, Roger? That is it. If you have any questions, feel free to write down in the bottom. If this was helpful to you, just put out the big word helpful. And if you would like a cheat sheet, definitely write cheat sheet or private message me. I have had people private message me cheat sheet that works just fine. Josh, hey, how's it going? Josh was here last week for the talk on ice. Yep, just finished talking about heat. You can really use it to your advantage to perform your very best. Take care, everyone. Bye. Yeah.